So guys, here comes the most anticipated match of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins that happened on Royal Rumble January 29, 2022, and Seth Rollins will be coming in old Shield gear and Roman Reigns will be using his new attire. So let's start the matchup and see what was all the match all about.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Guys, the intro is over and the matchup is getting started. Roman Reigns has come. WWE Undisputed Champ, Universal Championship, okay. Seth Rollins has come.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head.
Look at Roman's body, he looks in great shape. Seth Rollins is all covered up, but look at his biceps. is in also good shape.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable
Heavy combo.
in that tactical vest yet again. But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the tribal
Three
chief.
corner
We haven't
strikes.
seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500 plus days. So to the stomach.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help
Reverse
him stay in
date.
control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the use
Nice,
of
bhai.
from ringside.
Nice.
Without those calming forces, cracks have
Abhi.
started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the tribal chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Counter, saw it coming.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Ek aur.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression
फिर से
and
reverse.
this quickly.
Nice bhai,
Full
nice,
force
nice.
And incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
अबे फिर से रिवर्स कर दिया यार.
What a counter by Rollins. And the wise man
इस बार कोई नया ट्राई किया मैंने.
ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening.
Reverse.
Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Nice.
Hey, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway,
Reigns for the title, new champ. The champ not letting the ref get to two.
he clearly has no intention of staying down. Ooh, big forearm.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are
Nice.
barred from ringside. It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity.
Carry power bomb.
Way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Being carried around now. Normal way down. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman. He wants this fight on the outside.
Stairs. OP. Send him to the barricade. अबे बैरिकेड पे जा भाई.
Oh!
शायद कुछ दूसरा तरीका होगा.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade.
अब चलो रिंग के अंदर.
The tribal chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Signature.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio,
Abhi.
the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins
Pump
in
handle.
the premium ladder that match in his career.
मतलब 3 बार.
Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016,
Okay.
Rollins defeated
Signature.
Reigns for the WWE title.
Superman
The year following that,
punch.
Rollins
Build
committed
up.
the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Spear.
What a spear by Reigns! The champ
Outside the ring. Outside the ring ले जाके spear लगाओ.
Rollins sent ringside. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? Kick right to the face.
Rollins getting worked on here.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming. Rollins.
Nice.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Back in the ring. Ring के बाहर से अंदर लेके जाओ.
The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have
Heavy
mercy
attack.
on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
Here comes the story
And here's Reigns now,
cutscene.
misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Fair!
Oh boy.
Fair by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
That's a guillotine
Trying to
choke.
make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match.
Seth Rollins का खेला खत्म.
Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. And into the corner he goes.
आ गई.
Superman punch.
3 finisher. 3 वाली spear.
Did the champ just close this out?
Looking for the pin.
Yay! We won the match.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
Yeah. Thank you.